All right, well, video's long.
You can do that on trombone.
San Diego's Jazz 88.3. Music from Cecile McLaurin Salvant. Her new release is called For One to Love. Listed here on the Jazz 88 site as Mac Avenue, but no. The tune Growlin' Dan. Aaron Deal on piano. Paul Sikivi on the bass, and Lawrence Leathers on the drums. Lawrence Leathers, I believe Leathers has played Jazz Live San Diego before here. Cecile McLaurin Salvant on vocals, Growlin' Dan. In front of that, music from Michael Fiorino and Ensemble 456, Crayon Sketches, the name of the new disc, and we opened up hour 2 of the new with an ode to Horace. You know, the New Jazz Thing is here for 2 hours every Monday evening from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific time. If you were with us in hour 1, you got a double dose of Mark Winkler, actually the same dose twice. Jazz and other four-letter words. I'm hip. Mark Winkler certainly hip here on the New Jazz Thing. Coming up in just a moment, we're going to be chatting with Charlie Arbelaez and Matt Hall about Charlie's new release, hearing music from it, and more celebration of San Diego jazz. It's coming up in just a few minutes on the New Jazz Thing, San Diego's Jazz 88.3.
Inviting you to attend a design and remodeling seminar Tuesday, August 11th from 5:30 to 7:30. Presented in their Kearny Mesa showroom, Jackson Design Architects and Designers will help you explore new trends in materials and living spaces. Reservations at jacksondesignandremodeling.com. Music programming is supported by donations from listeners like you and from the First Presbyterian Church of San Diego. Presenting the 5th annual Jazz in the Courtyard concert this Saturday. The show features notable artists like Holly Hoffman, Nathan James, Bob Boss, Whitney Shea, and Archie Thompson and the Archtones. The evening will also be a celebration of the Jazz Vespers Volume 2 CD release. Doors open at 4 p.m. and food and refreshments will be included. The First Presbyterian Church is located at 320 Date Street. Ticket information can be found at fpcsd.org.
You're listening to the New Jazz Thing. My name is Vince Outlaw. Saxophonist Charlie Arbelaez resides in San Diego, California, after honorably serving his country for 4 years in the United States Marine Corps. Charlie has extensively toured throughout the nation, performing with many world-class musicians. His performance exudes a high level of dedication to his art as an incredible amount of infectious energy. He leads several bands of different styles which appeal to a large spectrum of audiences. Charlie is very approachable. I guess we'll find that out in just a few minutes, and loves his fans, and I'm sure he does. We're gonna be chatting with Charlie Arbelaez. Matt Hall is joining us as he does Charlie on the new release, simply titled Charlie Arbelaez. He's our guest, and this is his new release, Appointment in Ghana, on the New Jazz Thing, San Diego's Jazz 88.3. Do you get a solo off the bat?
The what?
Do you get a solo off the bat here?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you'll probably be getting out in the middle of the action there. That would be good, though.
San Diego's Jazz 88.3 and the new jazz thing. New music there from Charlie Arbelaez with Matt Hall and band on the new disc, self-titled Charlie Arbelaez. Appointment in Ghana, the tune we were listening to. Charlie Arbelaez joins us this evening. Charlie, welcome to the new jazz thing.
Thanks so much, Vince. Thank you for having me.
So, congratulations on the new disc.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it.
How long does this process take where you were like, okay, I think I know I need to do a disc or I want to do a disc, and you get it out here and available for people and listening to it?
Wow. Well, let's see. I mean, you always want to do a recording. I mean, when you play music, I think that's something that you always want to do. So that's always a goal that you have in mind, always, growing up, being new at an instrument or whatever and liking music. But for me, I recorded this Monday night, February 2nd of this year. And, it's taken this long for me to really work on it, think about it, listen to it, mix it, master, the whole process. And I'm very picky, so it's not about, the quantity, but the quality. I think I really, really like this band. I'm very confident with these recordings.
Well, let's talk about the band on your new disc, Charlie Arbelaez. Who are you playing with on this?
Oh, man, I mean, first of all, I'd like to, mention, San Diego's, Gilbert Castellanos is producing, he has produced this album, so I had him on it. My brother Matt Hall on trombone, of course, and then wow, what for real an all-star like rhythm section. I'm so blessed, so I'm grateful to play with Danny Weller on bass, San Diego's own, also San Diego native Willie Jones III on drums. Such a wonderful drummer to play with, and Jason Shatil, also a local San Diego pianist.
So Jason is a San Diegan. I didn't really know that.
Well, his family's out here, and I guess he's from out here. I should ask him, but I know he's a cat from Philly, and he moved here recently, and he sounds great. Amazing.
Well, Matt, welcome to the new jazz thing.
Thank you so much for having me. Yeah.
So, what's it like to work with Charlie on putting together a release? Tell us kind of what are the quirks of Charlie?
Wow, what a loaded question. Where should I begin? No, it's an honor and a pleasure, to work with Charlie. It's so easy, to work with someone with such a masterful not only demand of his instrument and craft, but an overall vision. He and I talk in the wee small hours of the morning almost every night about what we want to do, in upcoming events and even records and whatnot. And he has such an all-encompassing vision of what he wants, even 20 years down the road. So with all that being said, it's such a breeze to work with him. And I've worked with plenty of cats for the past 15 years, and he's by far my favorite.
So, Charlie, the repertoire on this is some tunes that people may know and some tunes people might not know, not as popular, but kind of in that hard bop, that hard bop vein. Tell us how you came to that style of music. Was that kind of what got you into jazz, or was it a progression to get there from somewhere else?
I mean, it's more like going after a feeling, a satisfaction of a creation. I mean, the tunes, it could almost be any tunes. These are some of my favorite tunes to play, and the band, just burned right through them, so it's not really a question of the songs, but rather what we did with them. And that was really the fun part, that all this work, all this effort, and, I mean, really it was just like honestly 4 hours, not even in the studio, one evening, boom, 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 one tune after another, and it was like that, and we just had fun. There was no limits on it. It was just like, let's see what we can do, and we worked on it like that, and this is what happened.
Yeah. So let's play another tune, a little bit from your version of Wayne Shorter's Moon Train, right?
Actually, that's Woody Shaw.
That's Woody Shaw.
Woody Shaw's
Moon Train. Tell us about this tune. How did you?
I love this tune. This is such a not a popular tune, but there's a version with Woody Shaw, Freddie Hubbard, and Kenny Garrett, and that's kind of the version that. Well, actually, Matt, took on the task of arranging it, so he put it together, and this is the one track where I featured, Gilbert Castellanos on trumpet. I got, the full crew. Full crew is on this track. This is Moon Train by Woody Shaw.
Excellent. Charlie Arbelaez and Matt Hall are joining us tonight on the New Jazz Thing, and we are debuting new music from Charlie's self-titled release, as he just introduced. This is Moon Train on the New Jazz Thing, San Diego's Jazz 88.3. There we go. So the info is in the system. The info's in the system good, because Gilbert plays on this one, but he didn't play on the one previous.
He didn't play on any other one.
But it shows up on this one, so that's good.
Perfect.
We got the info in. DJs like info. San Diego's Jazz 88.3. Just as Gilbert's coming in there. I love that. You're listening to the New Jazz Thing, and we're listening to music. Oh, wait, no, that's Matt. Isn't that you? That's Matt.
Incredible
nice.
trombone range.
Thank you for the promotion.
No, that's great. That's great. Matt Hall is joining us on trombone and on the tune Moon Train there. And our guest of honor is Charlie Arbelaez. Charlie's new release is simply titled Charlie Arbelaez. So welcome back to the New Jazz Thing.
Thank you so
Charlie
much for having me.
Matt. All right. Wow. So great stuff there. Let's talk about how you're going to be debuting this music. You've got a couple shows coming up this week.
Cool, yeah.
Where you're playing the music, and it's going to be available for people to purchase?
Absolutely. I mean, our fingers crossed, we have the boxes are being shipped right now, all right? So hopefully they'll get in tomorrow, Wednesday. If they come in Thursday, that's great. As long as I have them Thursday night at the Westgate. Gilbert, puts together the poolside series, so he asked me to do it. And it just happened, and the dates fell in perfect. The stars aligned. It was a blue moon last week. Forget about it. We'll have the CDs available. Again, fingers crossed. Thursday night, Westgate Poolside Series. So that's gonna be really cool. And
right.
And then Saturday night we'll be at Crow Cheese. So same thing. 7-Eleven. We're just gonna play the tunes, and we'll have a great time with a great band. And they'll be available.
So, are you playing with artists? Everybody that was on the disc is
well,
coming down for these dates?
Willie's very, very busy. It's so hard to get him.
Right.
So he's he's in New York. Same with Danny. They're out in New York doing their thing. I will have Jason Shatil though
right.
on both occasions, and I guess if I'm lucky enough to have Matt roll
Maybe
by,
you could.
Yeah, I think I'll stop by.
Excellent. Well, Matt, let's talk a little bit about what you're up to.
Sure.
You're playing on Charlie's disc, and I just caught you guys last night with a and I'm not going to say a totally different show, but different groove
Sure.
with a band last night over at Navajo Live. What are you up to these days, Matt?
Well, right now I'm in a very interesting period of my life. I'm transitioning, out of the United States Marine Corps. I've got 2 months to go. Within that, I'm my last gig with the Marines is playing the Monterey Jazz Fest. Which will be a lot of fun.
So you play in the Marine band. Which band do the Marines have several? Or?
Yeah, they do. They have 10 bands in the States, and but what I'm playing with at Monterey is the Marine Corps All-Star Jazz Band, and that's basically the top jazz players throughout the entire Marine Corps, and it makes a big band. And
congratulations, that's fantastic.
Yeah, which Charlie also was a part of. He's actually going to be a guest artist. With that band on September 17th, we're going to be doing a special concert for all educators and musicians and that of the like.
And that's up
at Miramar.
in Miramar.
Miramar.
Wow.
Yeah, on the air wing there.
Yeah, excellent.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. So, but yeah, just transitioning out of active service in the military and. But the name of the game after that is bebop, with my brother Charlie. That's it.
Excellent. Yeah, and we talked last night, and there's new music that you guys are going to be recording soon. And
Absolutely.
So tell us, Charlie, before we head out with another tune, what's kind of after this? What you're doing? I told people you were with a different group last night. How does that group fit in with all the other groups that you're working with?
Well, it's all musical, It's all really, really
Sure hope so.
energetic and fun music, So last night I was with Jake Nager and Bobby Cressy. We were, crushing it on some really, really sweet grooves.
Right.
It was just so much fun to
Very
do that.
funky.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's totally free in different ways, So it's a different. Way of expression. But another project that we're working on, it's a collaborative effort between 7 of us here in San Diego, SoCal 7. That's a group that, I knew that once I talk to the guys and just kind of get them together, I don't even have to do anything. I mean, we just write the music. We're each in charge of our own domain, thereof in the song. And we get it together. Everyone's professional. Everybody knows what they're doing, and we work great. And we already had one show. We got another one. I'll go ahead and drop a date here. This is October 2nd. It's not all official on Facebook and everything yet, but that date is happening at 98 Bottles. And we'll be back, and we're having much more, new music, and it's just great, So there's that. We got some stuff Matt and I planned. We're heading out in November, and so we're working on booking some other stuff. And I'll drop a hint as well. We're working on a very, very big, just amazing, end of the year holiday celebration concert. So we'll let you know all the details with that. But there is something coming. There is.
Great.
It's
Excellent.
planned already. It's happening.
Fantastic. Well, where can folks find out more about you, Matt? Internet. Where's your favorite place to hook up with your fans?
Sure, absolutely. That would definitely be Facebook. I'm on there almost all the time. It seems. I mean, it's so addictive. Yeah, Facebook.
Facebook, Matt Hall.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
excellent.
Just Matt Hall. Yeah.
And Charlie, where can folks find out more about you and connect up with you?
Same thing. Facebook, all the social media. I got my website, charliearbelaez.com. And you could just see us, anywhere in San Diego, really. I mean, Wednesday night at Gilbert Castellanos jam session at the 7 Grand. That's like where we are every Wednesday, like for sure. But we're playing all over. We're having a great time. We stop by tonight. We'll go to Benjamin Wanneker's jam session.
Nice.
So we just love being active in the scene.
Great, fantastic. Well, let's play one more tune from the disc. We've got Along Came Betty queued up. Tell us about the tune and your version of it.
One of my favorite, absolute most favorite Benny Golson tunes. It's just absolutely beautiful. And actually, it was Gilbert. I heard him play it with Brian Lynch at Dizzy's a couple years ago. He did
Trumpet duo.
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, and
the-
it was
the
just
Night of the Cookers.
like that. I
Oh,
went
right.
straight home and learned it. I heard it. I was like, wow, that has to happen, under my account. So I learned the song. I love the song. Beautiful song, and these guys did a great job. Jason Shatil, beautiful piano work,
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
Well, Charlie, Matt, thanks again for hanging out with us tonight on the New Jazz Thing, and best of luck with the new
Thanks.
disc and
Yeah,
with
man,
the
thanks so much.
with the dates this week and everything you got going on.
Great, man. Thanks
you
so
so
much for
much.
having us.
Charlie Arbelaez and Matt Hall here on the New Jazz Thing. Along Came Betty from Charlie's new disc on the New Jazz Thing, San Diego's Jazz 88.3. And there we go. Bye-bye.